you guys had won. And hello, hello, Mike. 1, 2, 3. जोशी जोशी बाइक पैक कर देगा यार प्लीज थैंक यू भाई इसके पास अंदर रख देना सब सेट है कॉल करो ना हमारे भाई को ही सेट मेरे को बोले कि मेरे साथ चलेंगे मैंने बोला मेरा मैच है इसलिए मैं वेट कर रहा हूँ चल आ जाएंगे टीम का नाम सिर्फ ऑयलसर्व ना डैजलर राइजर ऑयलसर्व राइजर और स्पार्टन लोग जीते थे अपना खिलाड़ी बेचारा बस इधर आ जा विनीत मैच 6 in the first match you have faced them in the previous
defend it. Goal is to defend it, and we have the fielders to field it. So I don't think there is a much
the total you're looking to put on board to restrict Sparklet, which you will be happy to defend against Sparklet.
let's see. We'll try.
Thanks. Are you happy with the toss decision?
Not exactly. We would have also opted to bat first, but that's fine. We'll bowl first, and we'll change a little bit of our strategy with bowling first.
So you have your full strength today.
Yes, we are playing all the same squad as last time, so no changes.
So the opposition is
200 will be a bit difficult, but our strategy would be to restrict them as low as possible. Let's see how it goes. Best to
good luck to both the captains. The news from the center. OiLSERV Risers have won the toss and they've decided to bat first. Hello, hello, hello.
नाम आप बताओ।
हाँ उस क्रिक हीरोज पे देखना रहता है स्कोर में तो
अरे मैं कर लूंगा बाहर से।
वो वाले मैच की करनी है।
कौन से वाले?
हाँ हरीश भाई
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to match number 7 of Oil and Gas. Field versus Sparklets Spartans. OiLSERV had won the toss to bat first. We didn't do our first over. OiLSERV Risers have moved on to 6 for no loss. 2 more balls left of the first over of the power play. Imran Wazir to Kapil. A fuller delivery and he has nicked it to the wicket keeper. Wide-ish delivery. He went for the swing, got an outside edge. Very good delivery in the good channel. That was a very hard swing, no footwork, and that has costed Kapil his wicket for the second time in this season. Kapil goes back into the hut with just 2 runs. Six runs for 1 wicket. So Sparklet Spartan will be happy with the start. After losing the toss, they were put into the field by OiLSERV captain. They couldn't have asked for a better start. Wicket in the first over. OiLSERV rises now 6 for 1. Last ball of the first over, and here comes Anup Chandran into the wicket. Anup has Jatin in the form of his companion. Imran coming in. Another fuller delivery. Left alone this time by Anup. Very watchful. A good over comes to an end. OiLSERV rises 6 for 1 at the end of first over. An excellent start. OiLSERV rises and Sparklet have won their first matches of the tournament. Both teams have got 2 runs on the board but would like to continue to, to maintain the momentum in the tournament. The new bowler Noor will share the bowling attack with Imran Wazir. Noor has this is the second match for Noor. He had a good start in the last match. He bowled an excellent spell in the first match. Got 2 wickets for 14 runs in the practice match. And this time around, he started off with a wide down the leg to Jatin. Also, risers have a good left-hand right-hand combination on the top, and that sometimes troubles the bowlers to keep their line in check. This time outside, it was short and wide. It was there to be hit, and Jatin went for it. A wild swing, but no bat on the ball. A wide has been called in the end by the umpire. So Noor has started off with 2 wide deliveries, one down the leg and one very wide on the offside. He comes in again. And it's a full toss delivery way above the waist. And Jatin has put that away on the leg side boundary for 4 runs. And a no ball has been called by the umpire, rightfully so. A very poor start for Noor this time. No control, no legal delivery has been bowled so far, and he has given away 7 runs. An excellent first over by Imran, and the momentum seems to be shifting straight away here. Jatin capitalizing straight away on the loose delivery. A boundary conceded. A free hit coming now. Will Jatin go for a swing? And he does. A ball drifted down the leg. It seems it clipped his leg, his pads on the way. No wide call by the umpire. A dot ball in the end. A good getaway for Noor in the end on the free hit. He comes again this time. Again outside off, very wideish delivery, and wide has been called by the umpire. Noor is struggling to get a control here, to get a grip on his bowling. He's bowled 4 invalid deliveries, 3 wide and a no ball. He comes in again. This time again on the leg side, wide ball called by the umpire. Noor is really struggling here to get going. He has bowled only 1 legal delivery so far, has conceded 9 runs. Also, risers need to ensure that they capitalize well in this over, because a good start in the power play will get them going. This pitch is very batting friendly. Any team who bats well here should be able to get at least 180 to 200 on board. Some conversations in the field, and the batsman has pulled out at the right time. We're ready to get back into action. There seems to be some confusion between the fielders. We are back live, ready to go. Noor coming in, and he's again struggling. Another wide ball, no control at all. A very poor start here for Sparklet now. They got an early wicket, but they are losing the advantage. 10 runs now with just 1 ball bowled. And Noor has decided to come round the wicket to Jatin. I think the senior members of the team need to get involved here and need to calm Noor down. Noor coming in for one more time, this time on the legs, and Jatin has put that away. A shorter delivery on his legs, and he has played it down the leg side boundary for 4 runs. Excellent use of loose deliveries by Jatin. He's not letting loose balls go away. And OiLSERV Risers have moved on to now 20 runs in 1.2 overs. Noor has conceded 14 runs already with just 2 legal deliveries bowled. This is turning out to be a very, very expensive over for Sparklet Spartans. Captain Imran having a conversation with Noor on a constant basis. Noor coming in to Jatin. This time this was on the off-stump side, and Jatin has played towards the gully fielder for 1 run. First proper delivery by Noor, and batsman couldn't send that ball away. It was bowled in the right channel. Good line, good length. Difficult to hit those lines. Now will Noor be able to continue this momentum here? They've now got his good line and length back. But right hand batsman facing Noor now. A fuller delivery, and this has been driven down the ground towards Imran. Imran has picked it up, and direct hit could have made things interesting, but in the end, no damage done. A good running between the wicket between both the batsmen. They need to ensure that they keep taking runs, keep making use of loose deliveries. They shouldn't spare the loose deliveries if they want momentum to remain in their favour. Change in field now. The long off fielder has been brought in, and now we have protection on the cover boundary and on the square leg boundary. Noor coming in. A full dish delivery driven down the ground by Jatin. This is going to the cover boundary, but for just 1 run. Good cover there by the fielder. Noor has finally been able to get his rhythm back. 23 for 1. Still a very expensive over for OiLSERV Risers. 17 runs conceded already with 1 ball to go. Noor coming in to bowl his last ball of the over. Again, it's wide-ish delivery outside off stump, wide call by the umpire. Another extra run added to the total. Noor just needs to ensure that he finishes the over without giving away much runs. 18 runs have already been conceded in the over. And this time down the leg, another white ball called by the umpire. This is not good for Sparklet Spartans. Imran, captain, going to the bowler to have a word. He needs to calm him down, tell him to bowl the last ball and finish his over. They need to get going, Sparklet Spartans. Noor coming in. A full toss delivery out down the leg, missed by the batsman, but another run added in the total. OiLSERV Risers will be very happy. They would not like this over to end. 26 runs now on the board. This time on the legs, missed by the batsman. No runs conceded in the end. And the long over comes to an end, with OiLSERV Risers scoring 20 runs in that over. Or I should say, bowler giving away 20 runs in that over. Because only 7 runs came from the bat and 13 runs came in the form of extras. A very, very big over comes to an end, and OiLSERV Risers will be very happy now with the start. Imran Wazir will continue. He had a successful over. Imran Nazir got a wicket in his first over of Kapil. Imran Nazir to Jatin. Wide-ish delivery, and that has been driven down the ground by Jatin towards the squarish boundary, a cover boundary, I must say, and a brilliant shot and a brilliant result for OiLSERV Risers. A boundary driven down the ground by Jatin. Jatin seems to be in very fine touch today. He has capitalized on every loose ball that has been thrown towards him. Imran Wazir would not be happy with that ball. He had set the field on the leg side, but bowled an outside wide delivery, a fuller delivery to be driven, and Jatin was waiting for it. OiLSERV Risers have moved on to 30 for 1. Imran Wazir this time trying to bowl on the legs of Jatin. We need to see if this will be called wide by the umpire. Leg by is signalled. So Imran Wazir is trying to bowl into Jatin. It's trying to ensure he doesn't give away any room to Jatin to free his arms and get some easy runs. This left and right hand combination is troubling Sparklet Spartans as of now. We need to see if Imran Wazir will continue to bowl in right areas as he did in his first over to Kapil, the right hand batsman, replaced now by Anup. A fuller delivery and a very brilliant line and length by Imran Wazir. He's asking the batsman to drive to him. He's swinging the ball away. Another play and miss. A similar delivery in the first over got the wicket. Imran Wazir continuing here. This time shorter length. Straight into the hands of point fielder, and the batsmen have run for an easy single in the end. Good rotation of strike by Anup. Jatin was ready for that single. A sharp run in the end. And OiLSERV Risers have now moved on to 32 for 1. Imran Wazir is in the middle of an excellent spell. He's been able to get a ball away from the right-handers. We need to see if he can bring one sharply in and cause some trouble to Jatin here. Jatin is an experienced batsman, having a lot of experience behind him. This time again down the leg. This time again, it probably touched the pad of the batsman and no wide called. Imran Wazir probably needs to bowl a little wideish so that he ends up on the off stump. Currently, he's starting from the off stump and ending towards the pads of Jatin, not causing much trouble. This time again, has been pitched on the middle leg and going outside for a wide ball. Imran Wazir is swinging the ball well but not making optimal use of his skills right now against the left-handed batsman. This explains how important strike rotation is. Similar deliveries to Anu would have caused trouble, but the rotation of strike, getting Jatin, the left-hand batsman, on strike has got them easy runs now. Two wides back to back. Imran Nazir not been able to control his swing. Imran Wazir needs to do something different, maybe bowl a cross seam delivery to ensure that he doesn't end up conceding too many wides here. They had a very big over, the last one. Imran Nazir, last ball of the over. This time on the offside, good line this time. He started off from the fifth stump and came into Jatin, and Jatin has played that one down the mid wicket for an easy single in the circle. That's the end of third over. OiLSERV Risers have moved on to 35 for 1 at the end of 3 overs. Jatin has moved on to 16 of 12 deliveries with the help of 3 boundaries. Anup Chandran, who came in at the fall of wicket of Kapil, has played just 5 balls and has scored 2 runs. Change in the bowling line now. Another spinner, Ramakrishna. Ramakrishna is an experienced all-rounder. He has played 661 matches, 530 wickets on his name, 10,000 runs on the board. Excellent. Ramakrishna usually bowls his off cutters. It will be a good contest between Jatin, the left-handed batsman, and Ramakrishna, an off spinner. Here we go. First ball of the fourth over, and Jatin has driven that very fine shot, a fuller delivery. That was hit well by Jatin, a fuller delivery, and he made a good contact from the bat, but straight into the hands of the fielder. Change in the field now. Long on has been brought into the circle, and they have put a fielder on the deep cover boundary. A good change. He's asking Jatin to hit against the spin now if he needs to collect some boundaries here. This time very wideish delivery, and this will be called a no ball. That one pitched outside the field of play. Ram will be disappointed with the delivery, and he gives an opportunity to Jatin now to free his arms. Free hit. Will Jatin make best use of this delivery? And Jatin goes for a straight shot, but no success in the end. Just a single conceded. A lofted shot towards the long off fielder. Vinay in the end collects it clean and sends it back to the wicket keeper. Just one run conceded of the free hit.
अभी शाम को 1 बजा है छुट्टी है ना आज कल सुबह 6 बजे ड्यूटी है बीवी बच्चों के साथ स्कूल जाना है तो थोड़ा बच्चे भी गए हैं वो रिपब्लिक डे की उसमें.
Ram will continue this time to right hand batsman. A fuller delivery this time, but drifted down the leg. Another wide ball called. Ram needs to bring his experience into action and ensure that he gets a tight over here. And that was a fuller delivery. Brilliant connection by Anoop. A brilliant shot in the end, lofted. It has gone towards the boundary for 4 runs. That shot has got crowds into action. A lot of excitement we can feel on the ground with that six. A good connection in the end by Anoop. A fuller delivery. Will continue. Another fuller delivery, this time taken on the full by the batsman, and that has been driven towards the square leg boundary for another 4 runs. Not a good start for Ram here as well. He's not been able to control the drift of the ball. It's bowling onto the legs of the batsman, and batsman has made full use of those deliveries. A six followed by the boundary. Ram will be mighty disappointed. He's given away 13 runs in his first 4 balls. He was brought in, seeing a left-hand batsman on strike, but with the rotation of strike again, right-hand batsman making full use of the balls coming in and making optimal use of those off spinners. This time inside edge towards the square leg. Easy single in the end. OiLSERV Risers have moved on to 49 for 1. So 1 ball to go of the 4th over. Sparklet will be disappointed with this start. We need to see who they will bring in to bowl the remaining 2 overs of the power play. Again, the long on has been sent back. Will he bowl on the legs of Jatin? But again, outside off. Another shot. Very poor ball this time by Ram. Not bowling to his field. Long on was sent back, but a fuller delivery. Pretty wideish ball, and Jatin made full use of that delivery. Another boundary. Also moves on to 53 at the end of 4 overs. We need to see who will be called in to bowl the last 2 overs of the power play. An excellent start for Sparklet. Sorry, OiLSERV Risers. OiLSERV Risers have been brought their experienced bowler Natraj into action, and he started off with a no ball. Another free hit for Anoop Chandran. Will Anoop make full use of this free hit? Natraj coming in, fuller delivery onto his wickets. Play and miss, went between stumps and pads. Beaten all, ends up a good delivery. Ensure no runs conceded on the free hit. Natraj is also an experienced bowler. He's played 160 matches, 106 wickets in his name. Long on has been sent back. Natraj will continue. A fuller delivery on the pads of the batsman. He has flicked it down the fine leg boundary for another 4 runs. Foolish delivery on the legs. Batsman is not going to spare you. OiLSERV Risers moving on to 58 now. The bowlers of Sparklet Spartan needs to bring their A game into the match now. A very poor start. Anup Chandran, in the meantime, has moved on to 17 of 11 deliveries with the help of 2 boundaries and 1 6. Natraj coming in to bowl third ball of his first over. A fuller delivery on his legs another time and flicked again on the fine leg boundary. This will rush away to the boundary, and it does. Another boundary for Anup. A strong breeze has started on the ground. It's moving from left to right, probably causing the ball to drift away on the legs of the right hand batsman. And not been able to control so far the Sparklet bowlers. Also rises 62 for 1 now. Natraj coming in again. This time on the stumps. A good delivery. Well played in the end by the batsman. That came in sharply. He has played it with a straight bat towards the square leg boundary. Gets an easy single in the end. This will be an interesting chain now for Natraj. Will he be able to control his drift against a left hand batsman? The ball will drift away towards the offside. He needs to ensure that he bowls into the stumps, doesn't give away room to Jatin. Here he comes again and onto a good channel this time, but late cut by Jatin. That's a amazing shot played down the third man boundary for another 4 runs for OiLSERV Risers. That was a good ball, but excellent shot by Jatin in the end, making best use of the ball. Natraj shouldn't get bogged down by this line because that was a good shot by Jatin. Again into the channel, but this time played with a straight bat into the hands of cover fielder for an easy single. OiLSERV Risers have ensured that they're making use of the loose deliveries and taking easy singles on the balls that are coming in to the stump. They've not played too many deliveries. Good rotation of strike and good use of loose balls has got them 68 for 1 at the end of 5 overs. Last over of the power play, and they've decided to continue with Ramakrishna. Ram gave away 18 runs in his first over, but most of the runs were scored by Anup. Now we need to see if he bowled in the right channel to the left hand batsman Jatin. A fuller delivery onto the stumps this time. Play and miss. It was not onto the stumps. It was the widest delivery on the 7th stump line. Jatin trying to play another cover drive. Beaten in the flight by Ram this time. Ram coming in to the left hand batsman. He needs to ensure that he keeps Jatin on strike for as long as possible in this over and not concede any more boundaries in the last over of the power play. Another dot delivery, a fuller delivery onto the wickets. That's the line and length Ram should be bowling to Jatin. Ram coming in. Another good delivery onto the stumps, and Jatin has played towards the middle boundary. That was very close. Direct hit, and that would have been curtains for Jatin. A single conceded in the end. Interesting last 3 balls coming in. Anup made optimal use of fuller deliveries coming into him in the first over of Ram. Smashed him for a 6 and a boundary. Need to see the lines Ram will bowl here. He needs to ensure he starts from the 7th stump line and brings it in. And this time he started off with the leg stump line, and that has gone to a short fine leg area. Clipped the pads of the batsman on the way. Leg by signaled by the batsman. 1 run conceded in the end. A good over here for Sparklet Spartans. Just 2 runs conceded so far on first 4 deliveries. Ram needs to bring his experience here and needs to ensure that He ends this over well for Sparklet. Need to see if Jatin will try and make some contact here and play some slashy shots, but good line and length again by Ram. A shortish delivery outside off stump. Jatin again trying to play towards the point boundary, but play and miss for him. Last ball of the over for Ram. A fuller delivery onto his legs, but this time this has been driven down the square leg boundary by Jatin, and this will run away for 4. A welcome boundary in the end for Jatin. Ram was bowling in good areas. Not a good end to the over. Nevertheless, just 6 runs conceded in that over. Sparklet will be happy with finally something going their way. An amazing power play for OiLSERV Risers, 74 for 1 at the end of 6 overs. Drinks have been called onto the field at the end of the power play. Both teams trying to gather their thoughts to decide their way forward. OiLSERV Risers needs to ensure that they keep the momentum going and keep rotating the strike from here on. Try and get 8 9 runs over per over. Sparklet on the other hand have a big task in hand. They need to get some quick wickets, try and restrict the next 4 overs, another 20 25 runs, and end the first 10 overs under 100. We need to see who comes into action now. Will it be Natraj who will continue, or will there be a change in the bowling? Natraj will continue his second over. He gave away 15 runs in his first over. The ball was drifting onto the legs of the right hand batsman. 2 full tosses on his legs, and Anoop made optimal use of those deliveries. Anoop has moved on to 22 now of 14 balls, and Jatin has moved on to 31 of 23 with the help of 6 boundaries. A good partnership between these two batsmen. Just to remind our viewers, an early wicket was taken by Imran in the first over. A good length delivery this time by Natraj. A quick single called, and that could have been close again. The fielder has thrown the ball right onto the arm of the striker. Sparklet Spartan trying to cause some damage to OiLSERV Risers, not with the ball, but with their throws. That's a nasty blow onto the arm of the striker who was running toward the non-striker end to complete the single. A fuller throw straight into his arms, and he is called for a magic spray. Also continues to rotate strike. A single in the end for them. But that's the good. That ball was in the right area. A good length delivery onto the stumps. No room on the either side for the batsman to free his arms. Slight halt in the game while Anoop gets some medical attention. While the game gets back into action, let us thank our title sponsors Hedgen Sack, Quick Art, and Serve Oil. You're watching game number 7 of Oil and Gas Premier League Season 3 organized by Vineet Deshpande, an experienced organizer with the backing of more than 100 tournaments in his name. This tournament is getting bigger and bigger every year. This time this is being played between 10 teams. Third edition of Oil and Gas Premier League. We're ready to resume action now. Jatin on strike. Natraj is ready to bowl his second ball. Good field sitting here by Natraj. He's probably looking to bowl on the offside channel to Jatin. He has got protection on the wideish backward point, short deep cover, long off, long on, and deep mid wicket. But an easy single in the end for Jatin. A good length delivery on the outside off stump. He's played it softly towards the point fielder and taken an easy single. Anup is back on strike. Natraj continuing. A fuller delivery on the legs of Anup. He couldn't get any bat onto it. The ball hits his pad and goes to the short fine leg area, and batsman complete a single in the meantime. Three singles conceded so far in this over. A light over for Sparklet Spartans with the field spread out now. OiLSERV Risers in the meantime will be looking to get at least one boundary per over. A fuller delivery onto the stumps of Jatin, and he has played it down the ground straight back to the bowler. No runs conceded. Natraj bringing his experience into the game, not giving away anything right now to the batsman. And the fuller delivery to Jatin, and he has driven it down the ground to the long off boundary. Vinay cleans it up. Easy single in the end. Also rises. I've conceded I've got 4 runs in this over. Sparklet Spartan getting back into the game now. They've conceded only 10 runs in the last 2 overs. Another good delivery, fuller delivery on the stumps. He plays it to the cover fielder. No runs in the end. Excellent over by Natraj here against the run of play. Good comeback for Sparklet Spartans here. They're trying to pull the game back. They've conceded only 10 runs in the last 2 overs. We need to see if OiLSERV Risers will take some risk and try to keep the momentum in their favor. 2 back-to-back good overs for Sparklet. Batsman will be feeling some pressure here. Ram coming into bowl his third over. A widespread field for Jatin. Deep square leg, deep mid wicket and long on. Long off and deep extra cover. Ram into Jatin. A fuller delivery onto the stump. Jatin tries to play it towards the deep mid wicket fielder. He was trying to heap it towards the field, but got a bottom part of the bat and it rolls it down to the deep fine leg fielder for an easy single in the end. This will be an interesting contest now. Ramakrishna bowling into the right hand batsman Anup, who had taken him on in the power play. It will be good to see what lines Ram will bowl here. He is again drifted down the leg. Wide ball call by the umpire. Ram needs to ensure that he doesn't give away the easy balls to Anup Chandran. Ram coming in, he needs to ensure good lines here, and that's a good line onto the pads. Coming in, he's played it towards the square leg fielder for an easy single in the end. These are good lines by Ram. He's bowled with more control after his first over. OiLSERV, on the other hand, haven't been able to get any boundaries. Tight over the last one, and this is also a good start for Sparklet. Another delivery, wide-ish, fuller. Jatin has driven it in the air, safe in the end. It went straight to the deep extra cover fielder for an easy single in the end. Ramakrishna bowling into Anup Chandran this time. Interesting contest going on here. A fuller delivery onto the off stump. That was a hard length by Ram. No run, no room given to the batsman on that occasion. He punches it towards the cover fielder for just a single this time. OiLSERV Risers have moved on to 83 for 1 at the end of 7.4 overs. Good last 3 overs for Sparklet. They're making inroads into this game. A fuller delivery again towards the off stump. Driven towards the cover boundary by Jatin for another single. Last ball of the third over of Ramakrishna to Anup Chandran. We can feel some pressure now on the batsman. Will this be a release shot? No, he's played it with a straight bat, a fuller delivery onto the legs of the batsman. No risk taken, no intent now to score some boundaries. Both the batsmen are happy rotating the strike and get runs, easy singles. OiLSERV Risers have now moved on to 85 for 1 at the end of 8 overs. They were sailing at one point with 53 runs in 4 overs. In fact, 68 runs were scored in the first 5 overs. Last 3 overs, Sparklet has made good inroads. They've given away only 17 runs. Natraj coming into bowl his third over. Bowled an excellent over. Gave away 4 runs in his last over. Natraj coming in. This time again, good hard-line deliveries onto the wicket. Batsman has punched it back to the bowler. No runs conceded. Natraj is in good rhythm now. He's bowling good lengths, not giving away anything to the batsman. And the shorter delivery this time. Batsman has pulled it towards the mid-wicket boundary. They were looking for 2. Good work in the field by Sparklet. Ensure that they have restricted the OiLSERV Risers to just 1 run. .86 for 1 for OiLSERV Risers. And it's a good delivery. It was on to Jatin's legs, but he has flicked it fine towards the short fine leg boundary, and that could have run away for another boundary, but good chase in the end by the fielders. They've restricted it to 2 runs. Jatin has moved on to 38 in 30 deliveries. Natraj coming in to Jatin. Another good delivery on to the pads of Jatin. He has flicked it again to the short fine leg boundary. Will this run away for the boundary? And it does. A welcome boundary for OiLSERV Risers. Not a good last 2 deliveries by Natraj. He's got enough protection on the offside and on the squarish boundary on the leg. but he's bowling full, bowling onto the legs of Jatin, and Jatin has happily taken those 6 runs on the last 2 balls. Natraj coming in to Jatin. Fuller delivery again onto his leg, but this time he has protection on the form of short fine leg fielder who restricts it to just a single this time. Last ball of the over. Again, not a very big over for OiLSERV Risers. 8 runs have been added. Another good delivery on to the pads of the key wicket or the batsman. That was a close call. Good ball to end the over by Natraj. OiLSERV Risers have moved on to 93 for 1 at the end of 9 overs. Ramakrishna continuing his last over for today. It will be interesting to see if OiLSERV Risers will take him on or play him out. What lines he bowled in his last over. Good run of play for Sparklet in the last few overs. Ramakrishna to Jatin. A fuller delivery has played it back. He's played it straight back to Ramakrishna. No runs conceded. Ram has bowled well against Jatin. Ball going away from Jatin. And Ram is bowling his off spin deliveries. Another good delivery, shorter ball. He's played it straight into the hands of the point fielder. No runs conceded. Good start to the over for Ram. 2 dot balls. Ram again to Jatin. Another ball, this time on the legs of Jatin, and he was trying to sweep it to the squarish boundary. No bat on that occasion. Wide has been called by the umpire. Jatin, I think, missed out on that ball. That was a loosener by Ram. Another fuller delivery, and he has been cleaned up. Wild swing by Jatin. The pressure was building up. A fuller delivery onto the off stump, and they've got an all important wicket of Jatin. Some success for Ramakrishna. Jatin goes back into the pavilion after scoring 43 runs from 35 balls with the help of 7 boundaries. OiLSERV Risers have lost some momentum in the last few overs. Sparklet, on the other hand, have ensured that they bowl tight overs. New batsman on the crease, Arun Bulani. Arun had a good stint on the crease in the first match. Ramakrishna into the right hander now. A fuller delivery, and Arun has played it softly towards the short third man fielder. And a wild throw, and it will be an easy extra run for OiLSERV in the end. 96 for 2 for OiLSERV. Last two balls of the first 10 overs. A fuller delivery on to the stumps this time. Arun was again trying to play it down to the short third man area. Gets an inside edge. Goes into the hands of the wicket keeper after bouncing. A lucky escape in the end for Arun. Another fuller delivery. This time he's played it on along the ground towards mid wicket fielder. One run in the end. OiLSERV rises and their first 10 overs with 97 for 2 at the end of 10 overs. We'll be back after a quick drinks break. Kadim Rahman has been brought into the action and he has started off really well. 3 dot deliveries up front to Arun Bulani. He's bowling drifters onto the stumps. Batsman is struggling to put them away for easy singles as well. Another fuller delivery, a good length delivery that has been played towards the bowler. He couldn't collect it clean and easy in the end for OiLSERV Risers. Arun Bulani is back on the strike. He played 3 dot deliveries up front, 2 easy singles on the last 2 balls. Kadim in right areas for OiLSERV Risers, for Sparklet Spartans. Another good delivery, a slower one, trying to beat the batsman into the flag. They're running for 2 runs here. Good batting in the end, good calling, good judgment here, but the batsman spotted early that the fielder of the mid wicket was very deep, and that was played with soft hands, easy 2 runs in the end, and that brings up 100 runs for OiLSERV Risers. They move on to 101 with the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 11 overs. Captain Imran has decided to bring himself. Match update from the other ground. KSB Skywalkers have invested 9 in the first innings of 121 for DNO Dynamos. Imran starting the spell, a good length delivery straight up, played it back right into his hands for no run. Imran bowls his slower ones, and that has been slogged away to between long on and deep mid wicket fielder. Excellent save in the end on fielder. 2 runs. Get the momentum back for OiLSERV. Slow the loopy delivery that has been played along the ground towards long on area. Easy single in the end. Imran is bowling nice line and length here. Good variation, good change in speeds. We need to see if Anup will try and slog this one out. He's looking a little restless because the runs have been tried by Sparklet in the last 5-6 overs of delivery, and that has been played punched back towards the fielder. Run coming into bowl his last over. Another loopy delivery. This is going into the hands of the deep mid wicket fielder who couldn't judge it properly, and that has run away for a boundary. A good boundary in the end for Anup Chandran. Finally getting some momentum in this spell. Kadim Rahman will continue. He's into his second over. He bowled some hard lengths in his first over onto the stumps. Didn't give away anything in his first over. He will continue to Anup. Another straighter delivery. A good hard length ball. Arun has played it towards the short mid wicket area for an easy single. Kadim Rahman is bowling skittish deliveries. He's not giving away any air to the ball. He hasn't been able to attract any help from the wicket. But he has bowled in right channel. He comes in again, this time to Anup, who tries to slog it down the wicket, but manages to play it along the ground. Gets the bottom part of the bat, just one run in the end. This is good run of play for Sparklet. They're pulling things back. Another shortish delivery, but this time drifts it towards the offside. A wide call by the umpire. Kadem is trying to hit the wicket pretty hard. Another fuller delivery this time, and it has been driven towards the squarish boundary for an easy single. Arun ensuring that he keeps rotating the strike, doesn't end up playing too many dot deliveries early in his innings. Anup Chandran trying to take the game into his hands now. Another shortish delivery, and they have straight away called for 2 runs, and easy 2 in the end. The deep mid wicket fielder was way back into the field. It was softly played by Anup. 2 easy runs in the end. OiLSERV Risers move on to 115 for 2 at the end of 12.4 overs. Kadim Rahman coming in. This time gives some air to the, and batsman has missed the full toss delivery onto his pads. Huge appeal, and he has been judged leg before the wicket. A soft dismissal in the end for Anup Chandran, who's looking good. He's heading back to the pavilion after scoring 38 runs from 32 balls with the help of 4 boundaries and 1 blockbuster 6 early in his innings. He'll be mighty disappointed with that dismissal. It was a full toss delivery onto his legs, probably hitting the leg stump, adjudged LBW by umpire. OiLSERV Risers losing the advantage here after getting an excellent start in the power play. They were 68 for 1 in the first 5 overs. And since then, they've added only 47 runs in the last 8 overs. A good comeback by Sparklet here. They haven't allowed OiLSERV to run away with the game. They have ensured that they haven't bowled any looseners after the power play. Last ball of the over for Kadim Rahman. Another straightish delivery to the new batsman Subbu Parley. Subbu is known for hitting big sixes. Once he gets going, ball will disappear into the fields, into the sands, into the desert, outside the playoff field. Captain Subbu has scored 580 runs in 43 matches. He was a regular appearance for OiLSERV in the first two seasons. Imran continuing to Arun Bulani. Arun played a decent knock in the first match. Imran giving away some room here to the batsman. A shorter delivery, outside leg stump. Arun makes full use of it. He has pulled it towards the square leg boundary for 4 runs. A loose ball by Imran on that occasion. He bowled good line and length in the first over, gave air to the ball, ensured that batsman doesn't get easy pickings. A rare loosener by Imran. A wide ball by Imran.
या तो मेरे बैग में होगी ऊपर जो पॉकेट है ना जहाँ पे फोन रखते हैं या तो उसमें होगी बोल रहा है या फिर यहीं कहीं बैठा था देख यहाँ तो नहीं छोड़ी उसने यहाँ बैठा हुआ था वो जतिन के साथ
Imran continuing a good delivery this time, gave a lot of air to the ball, beaten in the air. Arun, a rare dot ball on against his name. Imran has got help of the wicket, and every time he has given air to the ball, and he's the only bowler so far who is trying to make use of the pitch. He's not trying to bowl quick. Imran is into the middle of nice spell. He's given away 14 runs in 1.3 overs. Here again another delivery, give some air. Subbu this time plays it with a soft hand towards the cover fielder for an easy single. Imran, another another delivery with lot of air. Play and miss for Arun Bulani. Last ball of the over for Imran. Sparklet has pulled things back in the last 6-7 overs. OiLSERV Risers losing the momentum after an excellent start, but this time another loosener by Imran. It has been punched along the ground on the cover boundary for 4 runs by Arun. A welcome boundary for Arun and OiLSERV. loss. A straightish delivery by Jatin on that occasion onto the legs of Ramakrishna, safely negotiated in the end by Ram. They need to leads and a good power play for Spartans. Ball
Hello, hello.
welcome back. We were facing some technical difficulties. Sparklet Spartans are now 15 for no loss at the end of 2.2 over. Akhilesh into his second over to Vinay Malik. A fuller delivery. Vinay goes for a wild swing. It was there to be driven, but couldn't make any contact on that one. An excellent delivery on that occasion by Akhilesh, asking Vinay to drive. Vinay trying to capitalize, but couldn't get any bat onto that one. Another good delivery, and Vinay has played that one towards the gully area for an easy single in the end. Vinay seems to be in some fine nick, making contact on the widest delivery. Akhilesh has stuck to good length here. He's bowling in the right area, not giving away anything loose to OiLSERV to Sparklet batsman. Akhilesh continuing. Ram on strike. Another fuller delivery, and Ram has lofted that one onto the covers area over the top of the ball fielder there, and they come back to complete the second run. That was in the air but fell into no man's land. An easy escape for Ram. Some pressure being felt here by the batsman. So far, only 18 runs in the first 3 overs. Last ball of the third over. Akhilesh coming for the last time of the third over. A good line delivery is paid a punch there into the gap. An amazing shot for 4 runs. Waited for the ball in the end, and he's punched it down the ground between the mid off and cover fielders. A welcome boundary in the end for Sparklet. They move on to 22 for no loss at the end of 3 overs. They're chasing 173 in 20 overs. The required run rate is around 8.5. Jatin will continue into his second over. Vinay on strike. Interesting contest. Jatin streaming in a ball onto the stumps and safely negotiated by Vinay again on that occasion. A hardland delivery, punched it towards the mid off fielder and walked a quick run there. Vinay seems to be ensuring that he doesn't play too many dot deliveries. He's currently on 8 from 7 with the help of one boundary. Ramakrishna, on the other hand, has moved on to 13 of 12 with the help of 2 boundaries. Jatin now coming in to bowl into Ram. Ram has so far been very watchful against Jatin. Here he comes. Another foolish delivery onto the block hole. He drives it in the short mid-wicket direction. Akhilesh picks it up. Jatin coming in again to Ram. Another good length delivery, well bowled, safely negotiated by Ram again. He's been very watchful. It seems the Sparklet batsmen have decided to not give away wickets to these two opening bowlers. They have been really watchful. They will probably show some more intent against other bowlers. Otherwise, this game will run away very soon. The required run rate has already moved to 9. Jatin to Ram. Again, another outside delivery. This time, Ram flashes it hard, gets the outside edge, and the ball goes into the gap. And easy pickings in the end. 4 runs for Ram. He's flashed out on that occasion. The ball was quite wide. A very watchful game by Ramakrishna so far. He's not trying to manufacture any shots here. Jatin again to Ram. A full toss delivery this time. He's played it again towards the mid wicket area. No runs on that occasion. He could have played that shot into any part of the ground, but this is the result of being so watchful that a foolish delivery was missed. He's hit that one straight into the hands of Akhilesh. No runs. No runs on that occasion. 27 for no loss. Last ball of the over. A shorter delivery this time onto the stumps. Ram has played that in towards the short third man area. Easy single in the end. Sparklet Spartan now move on to 28 at the end of 4 overs. It will be interesting to see if OiLSERV will continue with their 2 opening pace bowlers, or will they bring in a change. All the senior members of the team getting together and having a good discussion on who should bowl next, and they have decided to bring in their premier spinner Vineet Deshpande, the man in charge of Oil and Gas Premier League Season 3. It's time to thank our sponsors Hedge & Sachs, Quick Art and Serve Oil. You're watching Game 7 of Oil and Gas Premier League Season 3 between OiLSERV Risers and Sparklet Spartans. Sparklet Spartans are chasing 173. They are 28 for no loss at the end of 4 overs. Vineet Deshpande into his first over. He's bowling right arm over the wicket to Ram. Wide-ish delivery. When Ram gets outside edge on that one. Wide call, in fact, by the umpire. No bat. Not a clean collection by the wicket keeper. The batsmen in the meantime have run for a single as well. So 2 runs conceded. Vineet Deshpande coming in to win Malik this time. A fuller delivery, and Vile has swept that one towards the short mid wicket area. No protection on that side this time, but good coverage by the square leg. A fielder in the middle of deep square leg and deep mid wicket boundary probably towards cow corner. Easy single in the end for Vinay Malik. Ram is back on strike facing Vineet. A fuller delivery, and Ram has hit that one down the ground. It has hit Vineet's leg, and they're looking for 2 runs here. That was hit hard by Ram. Driven really hard right onto the pitch into the legs of Vineet. Luckily no harm caused, but 2 runs conceded on that occasion. Vineet coming in to Ram again. A fuller loopish delivery, and Ram has played that toward the short mid wicket area into the hands of Akhilesh. Akhilesh picks it up, but not the best of the throws. An easy single in the end for Ram. Sparklet Spartans so far being very watchful. 34 for no loss in 4.3 overs. Vineet Deshpande. A slowish delivery this time, and he has top edged that one, but into the safe area. The players on the gully and the short third man were quite back into the circle. Vinay trying to play his favourite shot, no slog sweep towards the mid wicket area, getting outside part of the bat. Vineet Deshpande coming into Ram, another fuller delivery, and Ram went for a big hit, and he has missed it and walked outside the crease. Clean stumping on that occasion by Arun Bulani. Smart work. Ram has reviewed this one. Stumping given by the leg umpire. The on-field call is out. And to see if Ram has made it back in time or not. It will be, the pressure was building onto them because the good tight overs, the first 4 overs, they didn't give away anything away to the opening batsman. Ram has already made his way out. I think he knows that this is probably out. Fielding team is also celebrating. It could be waste. It could be waste of the review if it's a clean dismissal. And Ram has already gone back into the dugout, and the new batsman has come in. I think they've accepted the decision of this being out. A big wicket here for Vineet Deshpande. He gave good flight to that ball. Ram tried to smash it over the top of the mid-off fielder. Could not get any bat onto that one. Ball went straight into the hand of the wicketkeeper, who was very sharp, deflected the bails in the flash, and Vineet has picked up an interesting and important wicket of Ramakrishna. OiLSERV Risers making inroads into this contest. We're bowling tight line and length, bowling in the right areas. Last ball of Vineet Deshpande's first over. He's picked up one wicket. An all important wicket of Ramakrishna. Newman, and the crease is now Ibrahim. Another shorter delivery this time outside off stump, and that has been punched to the cover side boundary. 4 runs. An excellent start for Ibrahim on that occasion. He was ready for that short ball. Didn't waste any time. Right from the middle of his bat. Easy picking in the end for him. Vineet Deshpande giving away 11 runs in that over, but picking up an all-important wicket of Ramakrishna. Ramakrishna played an excellent innings in the first match of Sparklet Spartans. Scoring 97 runs in the last match from 62 deliveries. He was the man who took their score to 206. It will be interesting to see if other players can come in and contribute in this run chase. The other match update is match number 6 between KSB Skywalkers and DNO Dynamos has ended. DNO Dynamos has defeated KSB Skywalkers by 8 wickets. They were chasing 124, and they have chased it at a decent pace of and finished the match in 13.2 overs. Another change in the bowling now. A new bowler comes in. Basant is the new bowler, bowling the last over of the power play. Basant doesn't have too much experience, making his debut into the Oil and Gas Premier League Season 3. Bowled a shortish delivery outside off stump up front, and this one is down the leg, wide called by the umpire. OiLSERV Risers have so far been bowling good line and length, haven't given away too many loose balls. Sparklet Spartans on the other hand got a decent start, 41 for 1. This time on the legs of the batsman, he was caught in 2 minds. This is probably drifting down the leg. A lucky escape, I must say. Ibrahim was caught in 2 minds on that occasion. Good start for Basant here. He needs to ensure that he ends his over well, doesn't give away too many runs in the last over of the power play. Basant coming into Ibrahim, and this is again good hard length by Ibrahim. Sorry, by Basant. Ibrahim trying to flash it on the offside channel, makes no contact with the ball. Ball goes straight into the hands of the wicket keeper. Another dot ball for OiLSERV. Ibrahim on strike, facing Burn. Foolish delivery. Umpire not calling it a wide. Batsman will be mighty disappointed. That was a wide-ish fuller delivery. A hard swing. Probably could have got some runs for Ibrahim, who played a good punch in the last over. Got 4 runs. Another wide-ish delivery for Ibrahim. Basant has been a little wayward. He's bowled a couple of wide delivery, and then this one again, good length delivery, and that was played in the air by Ibrahim towards the cover area. The fielder came in sharply, probably went over the top of his head. Had he stayed back onto his place, that was an easy catch. He came rushing in, and ball went over his head just by a small margin. Almost a dismissal there. Ibrahim playing with danger here, but he's playing with some intent, trying to get some quick runs. A fuller delivery, and this one he has played lofted drive on the offside between cover and off mid-off fielder. Excellent shot on that occasion. A welcome boundary for Sparklet Spartans. They end their power play with 48 for 1 at the end of 6 overs. The required run rate is now under 9. Remember, they're chasing 173. This contest will go down to the wire. Small break. Both teams trying to formalize their strategy. Sparklet Spartan. A lot depend on how this partnership will build, at what pace they will play for the next 4 to 5 overs. They've reached 48 for 1 in 6 overs. 4 overs left from this end. The leg side boundary is short right now. The rightmost pitch is being used for this match. At the end of the 10 overs, batsman will be playing towards a very long leg side boundary. Vinay Deshpande continuing into his second over. Vinay Malik. This is good length delivery outside off, but pretty wide on that occasion, and wide called by the umpire. Vinay Deshpande, an experienced campaigner, the organizer of Oil and Gas Premier, Oil and Gas Season 3. Another wide-ish delivery by Vinay, short ball, wide call by the umpire. And that brings up 50 runs on board for Sparklet Spartans at the end of 6 overs. Vinay Deshpande giving a lot of air on that occasion, and Vinay has slog swept that one for 6. Excellent pickup shot by Vinay Malik. A slower ball on that occasion, get a lot of air. Vinay stepped down the wicket, and he has launched it into the mid-wicket area. An excellent 6 by Vinay Malik. This is good batting by Vinay Malik. He's moved on to 17 runs from 11 balls. He'll be targeting Vineet Deshpande towards the shorter leg side boundary. Vineet comes in again and tries to bowl another fuller delivery. This time he's played it towards the long off area. It was in the air for a while, but it rolls it down to the long off fielder in the end for an easy single for Vinay Malik. So Vineet Deshpande has given away 20 runs now in 1.2 overs. Ibrahim is on strike now, facing Vineet. Ibrahim had a good start, and Ibrahim has this time a fuller delivery onto his legs. He's played it down the ground towards the long on fielder. Easy single in the end. Vineet now trying to give a little more air, trying to vary his pace. Vinay Malik on strike now. Will he try to go for another big shot here? Facing Vineet. Vineet bowling a little faster on that occasion. Launched straight towards the long off boundary this time. A good striking here by Vinay Malik. Vinay Malik moves on to 19 from 13 balls. Vineet Deshpande into Ibrahim. Ibrahim has played that one towards the cover area and he has been very sharp to pick that one. A close chance. Vineet Deshpande. Had he been behind the wickets, this could have been converted into a half chance. But easy single in the end. And Sparklet Spartans have got good runs again in the over. They've got 11 runs so far. Shorter delivery on that occasion, and Vinay Malik has safely played that one towards the point fielder. A huge appeal for run out. Umpire says not out. He's not interested to even send this upstairs for review. And that will be the end of 7 overs. Sparklet Spartans have moved on to 60 runs. The required run rate is coming down. It was 9 at one stage. It's now almost 8.5. Vineet Deshpande, an expensive spell on that occasion, but he took an all-important wicket of Ramakrishna. Currently, Vinay Malik is the danger man for them. He's looking in prime touch. He's cleared boundaries pretty easily. Sparklet Spartans now 60 for 1. Basant continuing, and this one has been punched toward the cover fielder. A misfield there, an easy single in the end. Good bowling by Basant. He's not giving away easy runs, not giving too much room to the batsman. That delivery was pitched right into the wicket. A good hard length delivery. "61 for 1 now. Vinay Malik comes down the ground and plays it in the gap towards the mid wicket and the long on fielder. Easy single in the end. A shorter ball on that occasion onto the body of Vinay Malik. Vinay Malik is trying to capitalize on his start. He's moved on to 20 runs in 15 balls. Ibrahim, on the other hand, has moved on to 13 runs with the help of 2 boundary. Basant coming in. Wide-ish delivery and wide call by the umpire. Basant bowled 2-3 wide-ish deliveries in the last over as well. So far, 3 runs added in this over from 2 balls. Basant, fuller delivery. This has been played in the air toward the long on area. Falls short of the fielder. Easy single in the end. Ibrahim trying to get the game going, trying to ensure that they don't play too many dot deliveries. Sparklet Spartan moved on to 64 for 1. Vinay Malik, this time it has been rolled, punched towards the cover boundary. The chase is on, but both the fielders could not get to that ball, and that was punched in the cover by Vinay Malik. A shorter delivery, an excellent boundary in the end for Vinay Malik. 68 for 1 now. Sparklet Spartans. Vinay Malik has launched that one down the ground, a straight shot over the top of the bowler's head. He is in some prime touch today. Another boundary for Vinay Malik. A big over here for Sparklet. 12 runs so far in the over. Remember, the last over was also a costly one for OiLSERV Risers. So back to back good overs for Sparklet. The required run rate is coming down. Vasant on to his last ball, and again he has launched this one into the straight edge boundary. Well picked up by the longish fielder, long on fielder. He was pretty straightish on that occasion. Single on in the end. Sparklet Spartans now racing away in this run chase. They've got 73 on from 8 overs. Vinay Malik with some meaningful contributions here. 29 of 18 balls, 3 boundaries and 1 6. It will be interesting to see whom OiLSERV Risers will bring in. A change is inevitable. A costly spell of 4 overs between Vineet Deshpande and Basant. They've given away 43 runs between them, despite taking the wicket of Ramakrishna. So Parag has been brought in to the attack now. Parag has so far picked up 19 wickets in his 63 matches. It will be important. Parag had an excellent outing in the last game. He was the man who brought OiLSERV Risers into the game, taking away 3 wickets in the last match. His spell will be vital for OiLSERV Risers today. Parag coming into goal into Vinay Malik. Good start on that occasion. Straightish delivery, well negotiated by Vinay Malik. He's being watchful against a new bowler. Probably will take some time to understand the lines and lengths Parag will be bowling. A fuller delivery, a slower delivery, gave a lot of air. Vinay Malik trying to slog sweep that shot, but ultimately gets outside part of the bat and plays it towards the mid-wicket boundary for an easy single. Parag again giving a lot of air on that occasion. Ibrahim playing it towards the cover area for an easy single. Parag is trying to make use of the pitch, not trying to bowl too fast. This is an interesting contest. Parag to Vinay. A shorter and a quicker one on that occasion. Vinay has punched it down the ground towards the long on area for an easy single. Both these batsmen have ensured that they don't play dot deliveries. 3 runs so far in the over. Parag. Fuller delivery on that occasion. Ibrahim goes for it. Tries to hit it over the extra cover boundary but makes no contact. And ball goes into the hands of the wicket keeper. Another dot delivery in this over by Parag. Good over for OiLSERV Risers. Another fuller delivery this time. A lot of air. That has been punched towards the long on boundary for an easy single. And a misfield. An easy ball has been let go by the long on fielder into the boundary. A welcome boundary in the end for Sparklet Spartans. And they will be mighty disappointed after bowling an excellent 5 balls, giving only 3 runs. They end up conceding a boundary. Sparklet has consistently kept the run rate high. They are now 80 for 1 at the end of 9 overs. They need another 93 runs in the next 11 overs. Another change being made. Umar has been brought into the attack. Umar bowled a decent spell in the last match. Picked up 1 wicket. He has an overall experience of 117 matches and picked up 98 wickets. Can he get to the 100 wicket mark in this match? Good line delivery onto the body of Vineet Malik is played it towards the mid wicket area for an easy single. Vineet Malik now bowling into Ibrahim, a medium pace bowler. A fuller delivery, a full toss converted, played towards the cover boundary. Easy single in the end. Easy single in the end for Ibrahim. Vinay Malik on strike now, facing Umair. Vinay Malik steps down the ground, converts the ball into the full toss. Easy single in the end. Not looking for double or triple here, the batsman. That was an easy double. Another fuller delivery this time. Another full toss. A low full toss for the batsman. Umair is bowling fuller deliveries that are getting converted into low full tosses. So far, three of those balls have been low full tosses. Umair coming in, and this time on the, and there is a fuller delivery, and Ibrahim has launched that one out of the park for 6 runs over the top of the batsman's head, the bowler's head, into the side screen for 6. Excellent batting by Ibrahim. Sparklet is not letting the guard down. They are continuing to score their boundaries. They're keeping the required run rate in check. Mayer coming in, another fuller delivery, converted into low full toss for another time. And that ends the first 10 overs of the innings. And Sparklet has scored 90 runs in the first 10. They need 83 in the next 10 overs. OiLSERV risers need to think fast, need to get their A game if they want to make a match of it. Otherwise, Ibrahim and Vinay Malik have got their plans right. They're scoring at a brisk pace, not trying to manufacture anything, waiting for the looseners, waiting for the balls in their area, and playing on the merit of the ball. A quick drinks break being called. We'll be back in action after the drinks break.
Sparklet going well. 92 for 1 from 10.5 overs. Vinay Malik looking good touch. 33 not out from 23 balls. Vinay looking for a slog towards the mid-wicket area and just missed the ball completely. It was a loopy one. After 11, Sparklets are 92 for 1. Vinay Malik playing on 33 of 22 balls with a strike rate of 137. Ibrahim, on the other hand, is also playing very nicely. 28 of 22 balls, scoring at the strike rate of 127. Vineet now to Ibrahim. A loopy one, just missed the off stump. Vineet to Ibrahim. Vineet has been an experienced bowler and played straight towards the long off fielder. Ibrahim going well, rotating the strikes. Vinay, touch today. Vineet taken 1 wicket, but going for a lot of runs at the strike rate, economy of 10. A loopy one. Vinay heaved it towards the long on area, and it's a good catch, an exceptional, brilliant catch in the deep by the fielder. Vinay timed so well, but it was a good judgment done by the fielder there. No, it's 6. The fielder just got on the ropes, and it's given 6 by the umpire. Vinay will be facing Vineet, and it's wide given by the umpire. The umpiring has been very good this season. We can see Vineet bowling on the off stump again and again. A faster one. It's wide, outside off. On 39. Vineet. Again, it's been dropped. Vinay moves into the 40s now. Vineet bowling slow in the air. Ibrahim now from the other end. Looking good. Rotating the strike well. To Ibrahim. A lucky one. Towards the long off area. Just a single. He was off fielder.
Hello.
Sparklets 12 over 1 for 1. Vinay playing a good knock on 44. Ibrahim tried to heave it towards the mid wicket, got a ticket, and the ball raced toward the deep backward point region for a easy 2. Parag has been very economical, gone for just 11 run in 2 overs. Parag to Ibrahim now. A good York ball length. Ibrahim got yorked there, not getting any space to take any shot. Parag to Ibrahim. Again, the York ball length. Very good fielded. And it's been a miscommunication between Vinay and Ibrahim. And it's been a run out. Ibrahim has been run out. They were going very well, got a good partnership, but the error between Ibrahim have to lose his wicket. Ibrahim sacrificed his wicket as Vinay said on his call. Ibrahim gone for 32 on 28 balls with a strike rate of 114. New batsman in Mohammad Faris.
A run out against a run off play. Sparklet Spartans are now moved on to 109 for 2. A run out of nowhere. A very risky run. Misunderstanding between the batsmen. It has costed them the wicket of Ibrahim. Good fielding on that occasion by Akhilesh. Dived, collected ball, sent it back to the wicket keeper, who was sharp enough to send it back to the bowler. Ibrahim was in no mood to go for that run. Vinay Malik now on strike. He needs to ensure that he now stays there until the end and play the long innings for Sparklet Spartan. Wide delivery on that occasion, drifting down the leg. Parag. He's bowled well so far. 12 runs, 2.3 overs. He's coming in a loopy, slower delivery, fuller delivery. Vinay has launched that one over the head of the extra cover fielder. It is going towards the boundary line and stopped by the fielder in the end for 2 runs. Sparklet Spartans has kept this run chase interesting. Malik going for another drive, but this time straight into the hand of the cover fielder, no runs. Parag has bowled well here. Vinay needs to ensure that he keeps rotating the strike. A loopy delivery onto his legs. He's played it in the fine leg area. Kapil is collecting that ball and 2 runs taken in the end. Vinay Malik now moves on to 48 from 30 deliveries. Vinay Deshpande has been really costly today, giving away 38 runs in his 3 overs. The required rate is now around 8.5, and Akhilesh has decided to bring himself on. He bowled 2 overs in the power play, giving away 15 runs. The contest is evenly poised right now, more in the favour of Sparklet. They have 8 wickets in hand and require only 8.5 runs per over in the T20 game on the batting track. Akhilesh now on to the... And that has been played in the gully area, wideish delivery. This is running towards the boundary. Excellent connection on that occasion by Mohammad Faris. He opened his account with 2. Good chase there by Vinith. Ensure that the ball doesn't run away to the boundary. Akhilesh needs to bowl a tight over here for OiLSERV Risers. They need to build pressure to come back into the game. They need to come with some dot delivery. This one is down the leg. Probably clipped the wicket keeper's pads. Wide call by the umpire. No connection with the batsman. And they have run in the meantime. A run on to the misfield by the wicket keeper. 2 runs conceded. So they've added 4 runs with just 1 legal delivery bowled. Akhilesh now coming in. This one is short and wide and a huge appeal, and this is out. Wide-ish delivery. Vinay walking outside the crease. Completely missed the delivery. Another sharp piece of work by wicket keeper. Standing up to Akhilesh. He clean collection and removed the bails in a flash. A big dismissal here for Sparklet Spartans. Just when they were looking good, sailing smooth, OiLSERV Risers have come into the game, picking up 2 big wickets. Both the said batsmen are back into the pavilion now. Akhilesh, excellent move, decided to bring himself on, and he has picked up an all-important wicket of when he was looking pretty comfortable. He's smashing the boundaries in all parts of the ground. Imran Sheikh, the new batsman. Imran has so far played 82 matches, scoring 1500 runs. Has picked up 7 wickets in the bowling department. Imran is a steady customer, calm head. The captain needs to play the captain's innings now. He needs to stay till the end if Sparklet has to cross the line. If they want to be on the winning side today, Imran will be playing a vital role from here on. Imran is a classical, typical batsman. He's known for his elegant shots. All part of the ground. Akhilesh now bowling into the captain of Sparklet. A straightish delivery, a good length delivery has played it, driven it toward the cover area for an easy single. Imran is off the strike now, off the mark. Mohammad Faris is on strike now. He's also an explosive batsman. Vinay Malik, the last man, got out. Oh, another excellent delivery, another sharp work by the wicket keeper. Huge appeal, but not out, says umpire. Excellent glove work there by Arun Bulani. Excellent piece of work on that occasion. Mohammad Faris got beaten up. Good over here by Akhilesh. He's taken the responsibility, brought himself on. He's bowling a tight over. Wide-ish delivery on that occasion. A rare loosener from Akhilesh. Wide call by the umpire. That's a very risky channel to bowl in because there's no protection in the towards the gully or the point area. Only two fielders covering the ground, the point and the short third man. Anything outside of, and this is again a fuller delivery, and they are attempting another cheeky run that could have been easy run out. Direct hit, and it was curtains for Faris. That was a suicidal run. No run there, but in the end they end up with 2 runs. Good fielding there by the fielder on covers. Akhilesh now coming into bowl his second last over, and this is on the legs, and huge appeal, and he has been adjudged leg before the wicket. Akhilesh, captain, leading from the front, 2 wickets in the over. He's changed the game around. Sparklet Spartans are losing their way. They started off well, But suddenly, 3 wickets have fallen in the last 3 overs. First the run out, then the stumping, and now leg before the wicket. 3 quick wickets. The momentum has shifted again in this game for another time. It seems both teams want to make this an interesting contest. No one wants to give an easy. Mohammad Faris was an interesting campaigner. Now Saleh Khan has walked into the middle. Saleh Khan has got played 11 matches for 122 runs. Akhilesh into his last ball of his third over and a brilliant over so far. He's picked up 2 vital wickets. Another good delivery, fuller ball, good line delivery. Batsman has watchfully played it back to the bowler. No runs conceded, and that will be the end of the over for Akhilesh. Brilliant over by the captain, leading from the front, picking up 2 vital wickets. Interesting phase in the game. Sparklet Spartans now require 50 runs in 6 overs. The required rate is still under 8.5. All these, all they need to do is keep a calm head, look for singles and doubles. They can easily get 6-7 runs in the over. From now on, I think the game will revolve around who has got a calmer head, who has got more patience to keep going in this match. Imran Sheikh, the captain, facing Parag for the last over of Parag. And he's driven it down the ground. Easy single in the end. Directed. Huge appeal. And we are going upstairs. We're going upstairs. Imran Sheikh. This will be a disaster if he hasn't made his ground. This looks close because the umpire has sent that one up to the third umpire. And that's out. Big wicket. Big movement in this game. Big run out. Imran Sheikh is walking back into the pavilion. This could be the game changing moment. The game has changed in the last 13-14 deliveries. 4 wickets. OiLSERV Risers have made the game out of this, picking up 4 wickets in last 2 overs, if I say. First was Ibrahim, who got run out in 12.3. Vinay Malik 13.1, Mohammad Faris 13.5, and now Imran Sheikh has gone back into the hut, scoring just 1 run from 2 balls. The game has turned on its head. It will be interesting to see if Sparklet has still got some weaponry in their dugout to come out in the middle and play their shots, play with some calm head. Another suicidal run by Sparklet's captain, and he survived a similar attempt in the last over. There was no run there. Very poor curve. And Natraj has walked into the bat for the park. And a rare soft delivery by Parag on that occasion onto the body, and he has made best use of it. This one is outside of a quicker one. Play and miss, a wild swing on that occasion by Saleh Khan. Parag into his fourth over. It's bowled well, giving away only 22 runs, including the 6 on the last ball. Coming in, that channel. He's not gonna go down the leg side against Saleh Khan. 6. Suddenly started bowling on the widest lines on the 9-8 stump. This one is again. Yeah. An interesting over coming to an end. Sparklet has moved on to 130, last ball of the Parag spell. A fuller delivery, and that has been safely played down the ground by Natraj for an easy single. 131 runs now on the board. Sparklet Spartans need 42 from 30 balls. Will be interesting to see what kind of bowling changes will be made here. Akhilesh now deciding to continue with bowling his last over of the spell. He's so far bowled 3 overs, picked up 2 vital wickets in the last over, has given away 24 runs. Parag has ended his spell for 24 on no wickets. Remember, still 2 overs of Jatin are left, which could be vital in this game. Akhilesh continuing, and a good run delivery again. Another suicidal run attempted. Natraj has dived onto the non-striker's end to make his ground. My apologies. Saleh Khan has dived onto the non-striker's crease. Not out says the main umpire, but the fielding side has decided to go upstairs and use their review. There was no run there again. Sparklet Spartans probably feeling the heat. As I said, calm minds, cool minds will be the winners in the end. So far, OiLSERV Risers playing in the professional manner. They have been calm. They made right bowling changes. Sparklet Spartans, on the other hand, panicking too often. 2 run outs, 2 other dismissals against the run of play. Not out is the signal from the third umpire. Saleh Khan has survived the disaster. Sparklet Spartan, still the required run rate is under 9. They need 42 runs from 29 deliveries. Natraj on strike facing Akhilesh. Natraj is an experienced campaigner, and so is Akhilesh. Interesting contest. The match is well poised. A good delivery, and Akhilesh has cleaned him up. Excellent delivery by Akhilesh. He was spot on. Captain leading from the front. Brought himself on. Has picked up 3 wickets in the last 8 balls against the run of play. The game has changed in no time. Both teams, after having a good start in the first 10 overs, have not been able to capitalize, not been able to get going in the last 10 overs of the innings. Each innings, we saw 100 runs in the first 10 overs by OiLSERV, but ended up getting only 70 runs in the next 10. Similarly, Sparklet Spartans got 19-10, and they've added 41 runs in the last 5. They are still on track. They need 9 runs per over. The problem is in the wickets column. 6 wickets down. The game of cricket, you cannot take it lightly. This can turn around anytime. One good over for Sparklet and they'll be back in the game. But before that, they need to negotiate the next 4 balls of Akhilesh, who's looking in the magical form. An excellent spell by Akhilesh coming in. Another delivery inside edge that could have gone on to hit the stumps. Lucky escape for Rajan Chauhan. Lot of help for Akhilesh. Rajan has so far played 11 matches, scored 92 runs. Akhilesh, 3 balls left in his spell. He's streaming in. A good ball, good length delivery again. This time it has been punched toward the cover area for an easy single by Rajan Chauhan. He opens his account with a single, and that brings Saleh Khan onto the strike. This will be an interesting contest. Next 2 balls will be vital. Saleh Khan, will he negotiate the next 2 deliveries and look to attack the other bowlers, or will he go and get a boundary here? Akhilesh. A fuller delivery, and he has launched that one on top of the bowler's head, but did not make good connection. Did not time it well. Ball landing much before the long on fielder. Easy single in the end. Sparklet Spartans now requiring 40 runs in 25 balls. Akhilesh with his last ball. A fuller delivery and a lucky escape again for Rajan Chauhan. Akhilesh Bangre has bowled a magical spell, picked up 3 wickets for 26 runs. And suddenly the required run rate has climbed up to 10. Sparklet now requires 40 runs in 4 overs. And Jatin has been brought into the attack. Jatin to Saleh Khan. Straightish delivery, and that was very close. Jatin got his hand onto the ball but did not disturb the stumps. Easy single in the end for Saleh Khan. The required run rate has climbed up to 10 now. Jatin continuing. This is an important spell for OiLSERV risers. Jatin, one of the main bowlers of the attack, coming in from over the wicket onto his arms. This one has been flicked towards the square leg boundary. Kapil picks it up, restricts them to a single. Good fielding, good throw. Easy run in the end. Both the batsmen so far playing very watchfully. They haven't attempted anything flashy so far against Jatin in the first two balls. Jatin again, and that was a cross-field shot, trying to slog it towards the mid-wicket area. Keeper has missed the ball and it has run towards the boundary line. 2 runs. Bias called by the umpire. Good line delivery. Saleh Khan went for it. No connection. Even keeper couldn't collect that one cleanly. 2 runs conceded in the end. Jatin coming in again to Saleh Khan, and again similar delivery, similar shot attempted. This time keeper collects it clean. No runs conceded. Spartans have lost their way in the last few overs. The required run rate climbing up with every dot ball. It has now moved on to 11. Jatin, Saleh Khan, another similar delivery. This time excellent connection, and it went straight towards the square leg boundary. Kapil made an excellent attempt but couldn't hang on to it. The ball runs into the boundary line for 4 runs. Jatin coming into ball. Another ball on the legs, flicked down the boundary line. This time, great connection by Saleh Khan. He has picked up a vital boundary here. Sparklet Spartans are fighting hard. They are not going to go away easy. They are making a match out of this. 145 in 17 overs. Vineet Deshpande has been brought into the attack. 28 runs are needed of 18 balls. Rajan Chauhan on strike. We need the fuller delivery, and that has taken an outside edge. This is running towards the boundary line. Akhilesh on the chase. The ball wins the race, and another welcome boundary for Rajan Chauhan. The game has turned on its head one more time. How many times we'll see the balance of the game changing in the favor of from one team to another? Vineet Deshpande conceding another boundary. Now given away 42 runs in 3.1 overs. Another wideish delivery, wide call by the umpire. He's bowling short and wide, Vineet Deshpande. This is a very vital over for OiLSERV Risers. They can't let the game slip away. 23 runs now in 17 balls. Straightish ball this time in the right area by Vineet. The fifth lumps line. Vineet Deshpande continuing. We had a slight disruption. And Rajan Chauhan has slogged that one into the sky. They will be running hard to get 2 runs and decide against it ultimately. Good decision in the end. Good decision. This contest is getting interesting. 21 runs needed from 15, 20 now from 14 balls. Saleh Khan, the man who has changed the game, is on strike. Vineet Deshpande, last 2 balls for him. A fuller delivery one more time, and he goes for a slog cover drive. Misses it completely. A dot ball in the end. The required run rate again has climbed up to 9.23. 20 runs now in 13 balls, and very vital delivery on the way. We need Deshpande, last ball for him. A fuller delivery on the offside, again play and miss, but wide call by the umpire. The ball drifted away. The Goodland delivery on the offside channel. Vineet Deshpande coming again to bowl his last ball. 19 needed of 13. And that has been again hit away in the sky by Saleh Khan for a single. That was a good connection, and this has been overthrown by the fielder. This is running again towards the boundary line. They will pick up 2 extra runs. Vineet Deshpande trying for a run out attempt on the striker side. Wicketkeeper could not pick up that one cleanly. 3 runs conceded in the end. And the match is on. It's going down to the wire. 16 runs in 12 balls. Saleh Khan, the man, he needs to be there till the end if OiLSERV Risers have to win this match. Because if he plays another 8-9 deliveries, Sparklet will be through. Jatin has been given the responsibility to bowl the penultimate over of the innings. 16 runs needed now from 12 deliveries. Jatin into the attack. Straightish delivery, and that has been played in the gap. A lofted shot. Will they go for 2? They decide against it. That was easy 2 for taking. Saleh Khan played a lofted shot, didn't time it well. Jatin has been given the responsibility to bowl this penultimate over. 15 runs in 11 balls. Jatin would try and ensure that he keeps at least 10 or 11 runs for the last over, or he picks up the vital wicket of Saleh Khan. Rajan Chauhan on strike for the time being, and he has lofted that one in the sky. Vineet is underneath it, and he has dropped it. Dropped it. A big moment in the game. He was right underneath the ball. Easy catch. Vineet Deshpande couldn't hang on to that one. OiLSERV risers will be very disappointed. They were out of the game. They came back, picked up 5 vital wickets, but they have not taken their chances in the last couple of overs. Jatin coming in. Oh, what a shot that is from Saleh Khan. He has launched this out of the park for a big mammoth 6. Jatin bowling a good length delivery, and I must say that's a very big shot. That came out of middle of the bat. This is a very big 6. That was a good ball. That was not a bad ball. It was a good length delivery. The only thing that Jatin could have done differently is to bowl that one a little wideish. You have seen Saleh Khan swinging his bat on any ball in his zone, which is his body line. He has sent that one out of the park. A big 6. 8 now needed in 9 balls. Jatin coming in. And he goes for another swing. No connection. Play and miss. Saleh Khan trying to finish it in a hurry now. Will this game change for another time? Will Jatin pick up a wicket of Saleh Khan here and change the game around one more time? Last 2 vital deliveries coming up. The game defining deliveries. A wicket here will change the game again. Very interesting contest going on right now. Saleh Khan looking towards the short fine leg fielder. Jatin coming in. 2 deliveries left for him. Can he strike? He bowled the fuller delivery, and that has been driven down the ground towards the long off boundary for an easy single. They are not going to rush into the second one. Good running, good understanding between the 2 batters. Last ball coming up for Jatin. There's no way now he can strike out Saleh Khan. It will be interesting to see who will be given the responsibility to bowl the last over. The OiLSERV risers have got only 2 options: Basant or Umair. Both the bowlers have given away 10 runs per over. OiLSERV risers. Jatin's last delivery, and excellent Yorker. Ball not going too far away from the batsman, and they decide to not run on that one. Wise decision, I would say, because that will bring in Saleh Khan onto the strike for the last over with 7 needed. And I think they have decided to go with Umair and not Basant. Umair is the right arm medium pace bowler. He gave away 10 runs in his first over, and he was removed from the bowling line up after that expensive over. This game is going down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. We are watching a thriller here. Game number 7 of Oil and Gas Premier League Season 3. Interesting contest. Match news. Match number 9 between COMPINES Arabia and Caltrol Eagles. Caltrol Eagles have won the toss and they have decided to bat first. Seven runs. Lot of discussion taking place in the middle. Batsman having a drink. trying to stay fresh, getting charged up for the vital last over. We are ready to resume. Omer is on his mark and Saleh Khan is on strike. 7 runs. Let's see which team keeps his calm. Saleh Khan, they need just one big shot here. Omer running in. Wide-ish delivery and a wide ball. That's not the area you would be thinking to bowl at this point of time, because anything outside off stump, Saleh Khan is going to flash out and it can run away easily down the boundary line. Another wide delivery, another wide ball. Omer Khan, he needs to bring his A game. 2 runs conceded, 5 now needed of 6. Saleh Khan showing his calm and cool head. He has turned this game around. Came at number 7. He's played 17 balls, 28 runs. Omer coming in. Another fuller delivery and he's played it down the ground. Will they look to get 2? No. And this one is coming to the wicket keeper. This could be an... And I think wicket keeper has not collected that clean. 2 runs conceded in the end. Very casual stuff by OiLSERV risers here. There was no second run there. The pressure was built by the Rajan Chauhan, who ran for the second. That created pressure on the long off fielder. He threw well, but the wicketkeeper couldn't collect it clean. The bails were removed, but the ball was not in his hands. Omer Khan coming in. And this has been driven down the ground toward the long on boundary. The fielder will collect it. They have collected one. And they have decided to restrict and stay happy with one. Now just 2 runs needed in 4 balls. Rajan Chauhan on strike. All he needs to do is to ensure that he gets bat on ball, gets a single, equals the score. A vital delivery coming up. A dot ball here will create a lot of pressure. Rajan Chauhan is the man on strike. Omer. Rajan Chauhan. A fuller delivery and that is bat and pad. And this could be a run out. No says umpire and they have completed a single. A very cheeky run and this goes, they've decided to go upstairs. This could be again a very important moment in the game. A decision has been sent upstairs. It will be interesting to see if Saleh Khan has made his ground. He looks confident. He looks really confident. Saleh Khan waiting for the third umpire. We all are waiting for the third umpire. Omer Khan is ready. He's on his mark. I think the fielding side knows that it's not out. Third umpire is still reviewing the decision. Not out says. Now 1 need of 3. Saleh Khan is on strike. Omer comes in. Saleh has launched that one out of the park and a big victory for Sparklet Spartan. What a game. What an end to the game. Saleh Khan the man scoring 30 5 runs from 20 balls, a perfect run chase. Both the teams were in and out of the game at various times, but in the end, Sparklet Spartans kept their cool head intact, and their depth in batting has proved vital today. A brilliant run chase comes to an end. OiLSERV Risers will be mighty disappointed. They came back strongly in the game, picked up 5 vital wickets, but they couldn't cross the line on this occasion. And that will be end of the action for match number 7. We'll see you after a short while for match number 9 between Cummins Arabia and Caltrol Eagles.